Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be taking a look at some Converses with a collaboration done with Martine Ali, and this is on the Chuck 70 XXHi All Stars. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and styling segments. It has been a minute since we've done a Converse on the channel, so I'm very particular with my Converses, but I've always been a huge fan, and I was really excited when I saw images leaked on this, and it was done in collaboration with the talented jewelry designer Martine Ali. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled these really cool, grungy looking Converses. Let's jump right into it. So as far as the look and feel of these, it definitely has a really cool boot look. For those of you who are at Coachella or you're a music enthusiast who likes to go to festivals, I feel like this is just the perfect type of footwear to wear to something like that. So that's honestly what I initially decided I wanted to get a pair of these for. But as far as the color scheme goes, it definitely has this really cool retroed out aged look, lots of different buckles and things like that. What I love about it, it does have kind of a country western feel to it, but it also has a grunge feel based on the different types of buckles that Martine decided to go with. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Martine Ali, she is a Brooklyn jewelry designer, and she also kind of just vibes off of Y2K, which is where the inspiration comes with these. So if you're from that generation, you totally know the look and feel of these. It definitely resonates with that time and era. As far as people that inspire her specifically, she was inspired by Christina Aguilera, Destiny's Child, Maya, as well as Gwen Stefani. And I feel like all of those different entities are really kind of rolled up in one, bring out why this concept just was brought to life in this way. As far as the upper goes, we do have that rubber, just simple muted black tone for the toe box here. We've got a very long tongue, which is really cool. It's like an extended variation of your typical classic Chuck All Stars, but this is in a very long variation. One of the things I do love is that it is laced up from top to bottom with these black laces. And then of course we've got buckles all the way up to the very top, and it's really cool because the buckles are adjustable. So depending on the shape and size and width of your leg, you can actually adjust each of these to fit it proportion, which is really nice because sometimes you do get these taller kind of boots where you have no option or mobility to adjust them. And then as far as the buckles go, it's all silvered out, as well as the eyelets, which match it perfectly. So let's take a look at just kind of the frontal details, and then we'll get into the side paneling of the sneaker itself. So as far as the side paneling, so we do have our just Converse logo here on the side in a muted leather black tone. And again, we do have that kind of distressed finish with some nice stitching. When we wrap around to the back, we've got a zipper, which is really nice because honestly, these did take quite some time to lace up, and this is definitely not a sneaker I want to continuously have to lace and unlace over and over. So they do give you that additional zipper on the back to save you the time. So you can lace these up proportionately to where it fits you, but if you don't want to lace them every single time you're taking these on and off, you've got that zipper option on the back. Then we've got some Converse All Star Chuck Taylor branding on the back here. And then as far as the outsole goes, it's just a nice simple black outsole, or sorry, it's just a simple black midsole. And then the outsole is in this chocolatey brown tone. All right, as far as the box goes, we've got Martine Ali's logo in silver, and it's a really cool box. The silver really, I feel like, plays perfectly off of the buckles itself on the belts that are strapped on each side. And we do have some snaps as well here, which is really cool. So just a lot going on, but it makes sense for somebody who is a jewelry designer to add these kind of finishing touches. All right, so let's take a look at all of those last and final details. Size and fit goes, I always size down in my Converses, so I went with a size 7 and these fit me perfectly. I do feel like Converses definitely run on the larger side of things, and as far as it goes, these fit me perfectly sizing down. All right, so now let's talk about styling. Again, I do think that this is just going to be such a fun festival option for footwear, so I definitely wanted to snag a pair, and because these are already distressed and kind of have this vintage worn in look, I feel like getting these kind of roughed up and dirty is just going to add to making it look a little bit better. So for the first look, I decided to go and match the color and texture of this with some jorts in a charcoal tone and a matching cropped tee in that same charcoal black finish that was a bit distressed on both.
Everything it feels like when you got everything, it feels right. If I got everything in this life, then how am I so lonely? Lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. How am I so lonely? How am I so lonely?
And then for the second look, I decided to wear a charcoal mini dress that was denim. Again, just going off of that charcoal theme for a more monochromatic look and feel.
I got everything and lots more. I got a life that's I would die for. If I got everything, then why do I need more? Why do I need more? Lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. I'm so lonely. I got everything.
Then for this last and final look, decided to wear some distressed khaki, a distressed khaki cargo mini skirt, and that was paired with a nice buckle as well to kind of match the silver buckle as you see on these. And then I wore a black bomber zip-up jacket with a silver zipper.
For everything one wishes for. A roof over my head, food on my plate, a warm bed, a shoulder to cry when I'm sad. My signs are vital, my blood is red, but when I'm lying in bed, all I think about is lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely. Lonely, 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 lonely.
as the retail goes, these retailed at $130 and they're currently going between $165 to $400. So quite a bit of resale on these. I definitely feel like because these released right before Coachella, and really when we start getting into the festival season, people probably were ecstatic about grabbing and snagging a pair of these. And again, they're just so different and unique. You haven't really, at least I haven't really seen Converse really come out with anything like this. This was Ali's actually second collaboration. Her first collab was actually a wedge, but I honestly feel like this is just a bit more fitting for something that is not like anything we've seen with Converse and collabs. So job well done. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.
But I know where you were last night, yeah.